Much of our population is based along the coastline, so too is our food production. The list of things that are caught, farmed and picked along this strip of green and gold is as varied as I am excitable. It's a coast of contrasts that I cannot wait to explore.
The Queensland coast stretches nearly 7,000 kilometres. While to you and I this might mean sandy beaches, to farmers this represents our most fertile land. As a result, the majority of crops are grown within a couple of hours' drive of the coast. Food production still remains important to areas better known for holiday making.
Oh, I could spot a chef a mile away. How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Gee, look at that, that looks special.
Tim Whitehorn is executive chef of the Airlie Beach Hotel, and a very lucky one at that. He's developed a menu that uses only food grown in the Whitsunday region.
You're very passionate about using local produce, Tim.
Yes.
What's the story there?
I'd like to use that, what they call the 100-mile diet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. So everything I use is from 100 k's or 100 miles.
And there's plenty of produce to choose from?
Heaps. And it's beautiful. Herbs, lettuce, everything you can think of. The fruit up here is awesome too.
You're whetting my appetite, sir.
Good.
A trip to the shops is a very different experience for Tim, and once a month he invites guests along for the journey.
I tell you what, this is the nicest supermarket I've ever seen, Tim. How long have you been buying stuff from here?
About 5 or 6 years, ever since I've been at the hotel.
It took Tim 6 months to secure some 50 producers to supply enough food for his locavore menu.
I reckon if I stood on my tippy toes, Tim, I could see the roof of the hotel. I mean,
It's close by.
talk about taking your local produce seriously.
And we'll pick some of this today and we'll take it for dinner tonight. So I don't know what you guys feel like for dinner. That one looks good anyway to me.
So you're making the decision now what we're having for tea by what's looking at its sort of zenith?
The food tour takes in a wide variety of produce, from tropical fruit plantations.
What are they called?
Brazilian cherries.
How do they taste?
A bit tartish.
To some wild food gathering.
Oh, we're just going to pull up here and then I'm going to pick some paper bark, some native paper bark at the creek here. I'm going to wrap the fish in it tonight.
Next thing for the menu, don't even know what it is.
Don't know what it is. Lemon myrtle. This is Australia's largest lemon myrtle farm.
Is that right?
Yep, there's 1.2 million trees here, or if you want to call them bushes.
One particular highlight of Tim's tour is spending some time with Christina Della Valle and her free-range piggies.
Christina, I now understand where that saying comes from, as happy as a pig in...
Exactly, that's now like as happy as a pig in mud. And that's my second actually goal, is not only raise good meat for the consumer, but I also want the animal to have a decent animal life.
Happy pigs.
Berkshire pigs are a heritage breed, the livestock equivalent of heirloom tomatoes.
They say it's a Wagyu of pork.
Right.
Highly marbled, very, very juicy, very tender, and they get only vegetarian food, and you get pork that is just utterly beautiful.
Never thought we'd come this far, no matter where you are.
These two amazing animals, this is Jade and Jasmine. These are 100% American bison. And what Christina does to add to her amazing farmyard of animals is to cross these with beef cattle to create what she calls beefalo.
Her hybrid herd produces a meat that is lower in saturated fat and cholesterol than standard beef. It needs just a fraction of the cooking time and is a perfect accompaniment to a strip of Berkshire bacon.
What do you reckon, mate?
It's so moist. That's probably the thing that sets it apart from me. It's the flavour dial is turned up full. It's so moist. Right?
Excellent. Cool.
Must be into cooking a wee bit.
No.
It's in the kitchen where this locally sourced produce really shines. At the end of a day of foraging, Tim brings back the guests and the ingredients to Capper's restaurant to be part of the locavore dining experience. Tonight our menu stars dishes such as macadamia nut pesto barramundi with grilled zucchini and diced capsicum, and beefalo rump with lemon myrtle infused mud crab and a watercress salad.
Hey Timmy, how you doing, man?
Good, how you going?
Middle of service, everything's
Yeah,
going
no,
on.
it's good. Action's happening.
Is it all worth it? You know, you must have to go to a lot more trouble to sort of get your sort of team of suppliers together. Is it worth it?
It's worth it. It's the passion I've got. It's what I want to do. It's for the hotel, probably costs some money, but for me, it's my passion. So
Love it,
that's
love
why
it.
I do it.
I tell you, throughout those dazzling dishes that we've had tonight, it really crystallises for me that message, the importance of shopping locally and buying produce that's in season, because you know what, you can taste it in every mouthful. Just terrific, just terrific.